Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and right now we're going to go over TILRAY earnings that were just announced after the bell, and we're going to react to the share price, how it has moved after hours. And so right now we are on investors.com, and we can just look at the title. Title says TILRAY results beat some views as rally and MJ stocks loses steam. And so if we're just looking at the highlights, I think the biggest thing here is that Wall Street analysts expected a 14-cent per share loss, and TILRAY actually posted a 2-cent per loss. And so although it was a loss, that is actually very bullish, because if we look at another competitor in this space, Canopy, they actually reported worse numbers here than TILRAY did. And so that is a very bullish thing to see for TILRAY, that they had beat analyst expectations on an EPS basis. Another big thing that I really like to see is that the revenue was actually up 20% year over year, and so also 10% from the prior quarter. So that is actually another very bullish thing to see here in the earnings, because you have to take into consideration the macro impact of this virus and how it has closed down a lot of retail establishments, putting hindrance on their numbers. And so the fact that they were actually able to increase revenue year over year and quarter over quarter is very bullish in my opinion. And so that was probably the only two things that I really wanted to look at here in the earnings. You can see cannabis sales rose 46% too. So we're just seeing a lot of increase here in TILRAY numbers. We know that they have a partnership with Afria. On a market cap basis, they are one of the biggest companies in the space. And so with that positive earnings report, let's look at TILRAY stock here on the 30-minute time frame. So I did actually add a line of resistance here at the top, because I do believe that TILRAY might be trading in this triangle for the long term. And so if we're looking at it on a short-term basis, we were kind of consolidating above our support line. We were kind of trading in this little triangle slash wedge, and you can see after hours we had a nice break above our wedge, and so that is very bullish to see. So investors are taking this news as great news, and it is reflecting in the share price. So we can see a nice move. Anybody who did buy up this dip here on TILRAY, congratulations to you. It does seem like it is going to play out very nicely tomorrow and maybe Friday. And so we have been seeing TILRAY get crushed today, down 9%, as well as last week getting destroyed here at the top around 77. And so it is a very great sign to see that the earnings have given some life here to TILRAY stock. Our RSI did start to cool down, and now we are making our way back up on RSI. On a long-term basis, we are not only above our uptrend line, but we did break out of our short-term wedge here to the upside. So that does look very bullish in my opinion on TILRAY. And so those traders who are in TILRAY stock like myself, if we're looking at any specific targets, I do see resistance here at around $35, but I think our real resistance will come here at around $41-40. And so that is my first target price here for TILRAY at around $41. I do believe if we can break over 35 and hold above 35 tomorrow, I do think 41 is a very realistic price target, and it should act as a line of resistance, and that will be our next consolidation area here with TILRAY. And so because we had a good positive earnings report, investors are starting to make moves into this stock. I am bullish on TILRAY for the next couple days, and I am looking for that $41 price target as an exit point here for my swing trade. This was not a long-term investment for myself. This was only a trade, and so that is my target price right now for TILRAY. And so if you guys enjoyed this quick little update, don't forget to like the video. We are on the road to 10K subs, so if you made it to this point, feel free to hit the subscription button. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.